Hello YouTube. So just walking to Shopka right now with the beautiful beloved wife, girlfriend, whatever she wants to claim herself to be. Sorry, there's a little glare with my phone there, the sun and stuff like that. It's such a beautiful day today. It is so like still, and I don't know if you guys know what I mean by still, but like, you know, kind of calm and just beautiful. It's one of those days where you just see everything. Like you see kids kicking soccer balls and like it just makes you happy, you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And so let's cut through the park here. I want to walk through it. This is the park here where I had a spiritual awakening 2 years ago, and it was crazy because obviously after that, sometime after that, 6 months to a year later, my ex-girlfriend died and I kind of hit the dump, so I lost it. Now I have it back. And you don't ever lose it, you just don't, you're not tapped into it anymore. So, but I had it right here. There was a swing set that used to be right where that swing set is, and there's these benches and stuff over here. But what happened was I was just like, I had enough, and I remember biking up to, was it this tree? I think it was right here, one of these trees, and I sat my bike down. I had a little manila envelope with some documents in it, some bills and stuff. I finally wanted to take care of things, you know what I mean? I had spent my whole life kind of not giving a shit about bills, and I kind of asked my mom for some guidance on that. But I remember I sat myself down and I was listening into either a Christian song or Medicine for the People, Nako Bear, and I just said, man, whatever it is, whatever force, God, Buddha, God's higher self, whatever it is, force, source energy, like, just take it. And I fully surrendered. Like, I was like, I'm ready to like be fully guided and walk just a good life in a good way. And I laid it all down, and as soon as I like surrendered, and it was a true surrender, because these birds flew up right out of those trees over there and kind of flew up over here by where I was. And as they flew up, I felt like all of the problems and hurt in my heart kind of fly up with the birds. It was like and it just like disappeared. So that's always been my symbolism, like the birds and like nature and stuff. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, even like the tiny little like prickles on the tree, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't even matter as long as you know what it means. But so as those birds flew up, it like flew up in my chest, and it was like gone. And like, this is such a beautiful place to be, this park. It just feels so surrendering, and walking through back, it's like I'm getting back in that vibration of how it felt when I remember that. And we're walking right now, so I'm a little sniffly. It is kind of a little chilly out, but it's okay, I'll warm up. But I just kind of wanted to talk about that. I'm like, what am I going to talk about on my YouTube today? Well, just hit play and start recording, you know what I mean? It's not about making the perfect video. It's just about getting it out there and kind of sharing with the world what you went through and kind of your story and stuff like that, because it does mean something. Don't ever think your story is worthless, or oh, somebody else has that story, like what's it gonna be to somebody else? Like, but if you're kind of like thinking that way, like, well, what is it gonna be to somebody else then? You know what I mean? If you hold that like power and passion in your heart for it, and you truly think it's gonna have an impact, it will, you know what I mean? That's kind of the law of attraction working too. And I just know from some of the stuff I've been through and the things I've felt, that like I will have an impact on this world. I will be speaking. I'm already speaking. I'm already a speaker. Like, even the times when like I'm just doing this, it's like, you know, other people would like to think like, well, who the heck's watching? But like, the world is, like, the energy is, like, everything and everyone is watching, you know? And so like, it's about having that like positive, like, you know, way to think about stuff. And like, I know it sounds cliche, or maybe it sounds stupid, but it's not. It's really not. Like, being positive is like the ultimate thing. Like, and I mean like actually positive, not just like, oh, just saying you're positive and, you know, you really don't even know what it means. But I just feel like really tuned in, tapped in, turned on as Abraham Hicks would say, and Morgan, my beautiful beloved girlfriend, loves to say it. It really gets that, just saying alone gets her tuned in, tapped in, turned on. So, oh, she's cute. But anyways, so I just kind of want to talk about that a little bit. Have you guys had a spiritual awakening, a spiritual experience? What was it? Tell me. I really want to know. I don't just say things to hear myself talk or to sound like another YouTuber. I really want to know, like, what was your experience? What were like the symptoms? Like, did you have a symbolism like I did with the birds? Do you know what connection feels like? Do you know, like, you know, the vision that you hold? Like, does it feel so right that you just want to explode about it? You know what I mean? Like, you just want to share it with the whole world, and you want to, like, teach other people how to get in touch with that kind of thing. Like, I think that's really important. I really do. And so, and also remembering too that, like, you matter. You know what I mean? Like, you truthfully matter. You're not just here to walk around and go through the motions. Look at this grass. Beautiful. It's so like crisp. I love it. But knowing that you have something to share with the world, and like, it's important. It's not just another story. No, like, somebody else didn't experience it and now it doesn't matter. Like, here's the only, like, we're all the same. We're all in this together. As much as you want to think you're unique and different, like, you are with the things you like and love, but really, once you get tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, you realize, like, how perfect and how similar we really are. You know what I'm saying? We're walking on kind of a busy street, so I hope the audio is okay. If it's not, just kind of put in some earphones and turn it up. I'm working on getting a microphone so things sound a little bit better. But in the meantime, you know, I'm documenting this journey, because it's a beautiful one, and it feels good when you're open to the world. You know what I mean? And so I know it kind of sounds maybe like what are you getting at here, Cassie? What are you trying to say? Or I'm just trying to say that, like, life doesn't have to be so serious. Doesn't have to be so, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and you know what I mean? But like, where? Aw. But like, just look around. Just look around. It's so divine. It's so perfect. I don't care where you live. Okay? I don't care what you're experiencing. You can find beauty in the smallest things. People always say, like, here in this town, like, I gotta get out of this town. There's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for you because there's nothing here for you. Like, because that's the reality that you're speaking. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all about realizing that, like, you can do anything. You do create your own reality. You do create your own income. You do create your own peace of mind. Like, if you're constantly freaking out about stuff, like, you're not getting anywhere. But that momentum can be flipped in a positive way for a positive impact. You know what I'm saying? So my book's gonna be coming out soon. I'm so excited because I'm kind of going back and forth, like, create space, KDP, what, you know? But then you just gotta, like, open up a little bit, Cassie, and be like, okay, it's okay, just get it up there. You know what I mean? So sometimes in life we try to complicate things, but it's not that complicating when you just look at the sun and the trees and life. Like, look at it. Just look at it for a sec and admire it, because it's truly beautiful. And I think I'm only allowed 10 minutes through my cell phone on YouTube for some reason. So on the way back, I'll do another video, or I'll end this one and start another one. But, like, here's another thing to anybody who's starting a YouTube channel: just keep going. Consistency. Like, I got a few views, I got a few subscribers, I appreciate every single one of them, but it's not about, like, giving up, because, man, dude, Christy's got 150,000 subscribers and 8,000 views. Like, I'm sure they started off with 0 too, like, but there's our plane. Anyways, I gotta go for a sec. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to support this beautiful journey and walk through life. And also, don't forget, dream, believe, hold, baby. It'll take you good places, I promise.